My name is Russell Ball. I'm a local entrepreneur and the founder of My Health Century. I'm in the process of launching a new product called Wearable Wars. Now, my aspiration is to do for fitness what Duolingo did for language learning and help make getting enough physical activity just a little more fun and engaging. And the app does this by trying to create just the right combination of gamification, social accountability, and learning. The secret sauce to all this is a colorful AI personality that I call Kit that does things like provide playful commentary to competitions, gives us rewards when we meet our goals in the form of cute animal pictures, jokes, riddles, impressions, health trivia, and ultimately uses humor to try to goad us into getting a little bit more activity and greater social connection. And on top of this, the app then tries to help the user understand the why of it all by giving us insights into the impact that our extra activity is having on lifespan and health span. Dr. Quine and I have had some interesting conversations on how this app could enhance what you're already offering your clients at Freedom Physical Therapy and Training Center, both with the current functionality and a couple things that we have planned. So he asked me to give you a quick demo. Okay, I'm going to give you a quick demo of the iPhone app. The Android app should be available in the next 3 or 4 weeks. Okay, so I'll start by orienting you on the bottom right here. This is the dashboard, and this will show you just your day's activities, and we'll kind of call out if you're involved in particular competitions, whether you've already met your goal or not for that competition. This is the Games tab right here. I'm going to come back to this one because I want to focus first of all on the Health tab. This is where we're going to primarily enhance what you already have on the strength side by giving people better visualizations. And so if you look at the bottom here, this will give people this is a roll up, but if I click into this, you'll see it breaks it down by exercise. And at the top here, you can select a particular program. This one is novice, intermediate, advanced, but if Dr. Quine does a pilot program, we will load those with your standards and your percentages for body weight. So they match your program. The person enters their weight up here and it just does a percentage of body weight there. And then the exercises will also match your program right here. But if they click into one, it allows them an easy way to estimate what their 1 rep max is by putting in whether dumbbells or bar and the exact weight or reps. And then they can increase, for example, if I switched up to 60-pound dumbbells right here, maybe with 5 reps and saved it, it would calculate what the 1 rep max was, and then go and update this so it'll get a little bit closer to getting complete. Some of these you'll see at the bottom, it gets greener as you get closer and gives you a check mark if you met the goal for this. And then this would be the overall. It rolls up into this 83% of all your goals overall. And it gives you a percentile that you're into. Dr. DeQuine, I think, was on the fence on whether he thought that would be motivating or not. So we're considering that. But it does give you at the bottom some feedback on kind of the why of this, as I mentioned, and showing how the lower strength quartile you're in, the more risk you have of all-cause mortality, meaning dying of anything, and then exactly how much risk reduction you can get by going up to the next quartile and how much you need to do that, in particular for each of these exercises. So that's enhancing what you have right now. To extend what you have at the top, cardio fitness, that focuses on VO2 max, and you get that from the wearable directly, so there's no data entry involved in that. And that will do something similar if you click on the length and kind of give you insights into how that's affecting your longevity and health span and how you can reduce risk. You give you a quick demo of on the game side. And I'm going to go ahead and click the plus button at the top to create a game. It gives people the options of competitive, cooperative, or solo. And this is more of extending the program into. I think Dr. Quine found it interesting, the idea that he could have an influence on preventative health for people, for his clients outside of class as well, and maybe enhance their social bond. I've already watched the class and kind of seen how people really over time become friends in the class, and so this is something that they would allow them to. Maybe a coach would create a competition for them, or maybe they would create competitions with each other, and then just run it throughout the week, and that would encourage them to get activity outside of class and allow you to track the activity they get outside of class, and we can coach them on it. So on the competitive side, there's leaderboard ones, or ones that are, this is a fun one, last one standing, where everybody competes, and each day, and the person with the lowest score each day gets eliminated, and and then it starts over the next day, and that keeps happening until there's only one left. Um, that's more of a competitive style one. More of a cooperative style one is streaks, where you would do things like set a minimum threshold that you want in a particular activity type, and then everybody has to meet those goals every day, or the competition is done. I'll show you some examples of this. So Weekday Warriors, this is a 9-day streak that we have going. You can see for today, it's kind of late in the day. All of us managed to meet our goal of 35 minutes of weighted intensity exercise, and that's a blend where you get little extra points for high intensity exercise. And here's an example of one, let's see, that we just finished. That was it's getting too many competitions right here. Then there was one. Okay, here we go, where you can see that two of the people were eliminated, and then one person was left. And this one we competed in moderate exercise, low intensity exercise. Okay, over here, this is the Kit tab. This is where you can interact directly with Kit if you want to have a conversation. But really, what works out better is that I will get iOS notifications, for example, if you're in the middle of competition and you just went ahead, or you just met your goal for the day, or maybe you haven't done anything for a while and it's just saying, hey, I miss you. You want to hear a joke, and you click on it, and it will come to here, and you'll complete the interaction where it will say, knock knock. You say who's there, and they'll give you the joke, and then you'll probably say, boo, that wasn't funny, and it will then be very offended that humans don't appreciate this pure sense of humor. It's all for entertainment ultimately, but and it will go on for as many interactions as they want, but ultimately it will bring it back to trying to encourage them to create a new competition. But it knows exactly that who you've had competitions with before, and what type of activity. So it will say, hey, you want me to create another rematch with John? And it will just do it for you to, again, decrease the barrier of entry and get people to make it easier for them to do more activities. Okay, I'm running to the end right here. So let me just show you a couple more things real quick. This is where you can configure kind of what things you want for rewards, maybe riddles or brain teasers, impressions, or trivia, and with some maybe custom ones, like maybe I only want cat pictures. Uh, on the encouragement style, you can really pick the type of personality that you want to interact with, whether you want it to be more like a drill sergeant, or a cheerleader, or just a sulky sci-fi robot. So here's some options here. They even have custom if you want to play around with your own ideas here, and that's how any of the interactions with Kit will influence that. And then lastly, just the different devices you can connect with. This works best for people with wearables, but even if they just have an Apple Watch, you can still do things like steps, I think, or total activity. But if you have heart rate data, then you can do things more specific with high intensity or low intensity exercises. And it supports all the major ones: Fitbit, Garmin, Apple, and then or the Oura Ring through Apple. I'm going to stop there because I think went beyond my allotted time, but I look forward to hopefully working with you. And if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. I'll give Dr. DeQuine my email, and I can help answer any questions you may have. Thank you very much.